What it do, man? It's your boy Jay Jones. You know, town business. Free mind high, you feel me? Stand up. Tigers for life. We'll get a thing later. I'm on the way to work. I'm about to do day in the life. I filmed a couple of these, and I just haven't finished editing them. But this one is going to get done, and I'll be posting this very soon. On my way to my group. So I, being an artist, first being a poet, but being a hip hop artist now. Me and my coworker Larry Kemp. Me and my coworker Larry Kemp, aka MC Sacred. We both have been working with. We both work in behavioral health. We work with kids that have different diagnoses or different mental disabilities, but they love music. And we just noticed this from just some of the kids we're working with. They had anger issues, or just were like maybe a little depressed, or just confused and didn't know, what they wanted to do, but then they wanted to do something on the regular that just, gave them some joy and some peace and, a voice, essentially, I think is what they were looking for. So he would take his studio equipment, or some of his studio equipment. I would take some of mine, and we would take it to some of the kids' houses that we were working with, and teach them how to record something for them. Let me help you learn how to write a rap. A lot of people love music, so let me help you learn how to do this. I had somebody that rapped, somebody that played guitar, wanted to sing. Then Larry had somebody that played the instrument and they sung. We worked with a whole bunch of people, and we were just like, man, this is dope. It'd be cool if we could do this on a regular. Present the idea, and our bosses at the time of our job was kind of like, that's cool to see them doing something, but it don't really make sense, like clinically. Let us try to, figure out how to make it make sense and see if we can do it, and then, we'll try to figure it out. I think about a year later, it was a little bit over a year, maybe 6 months, and then it kind of picked up. It was like, hey, we might be able to, I'll let you guys know. And then it was about a little bit over a year, and boom, it was like, hey, y'all ready? This is what we're gonna do. And in that time, during that time we had did like a music symposium. We had like a rap battle. We had put together our first compilation CD with some of the kids that we work with in our Phoenix site, Tucson, Prescott, and Flagstaff sites. And it was becoming a thing, and it was like, this is about to be official. Let's make this a thing. So we came up with the name for the group, Tune In, for the program, and it's basically like music therapy, self-expression, confidence building, skills building, for kids, in the behavioral health field that we work with. And it became this huge thing. We're from having the rap battle to having an expression jam, which highlights everything from music to art to sports and activity to dance to drama, because we saw and other people saw, like, how much music was helping for kids. There was a running group that was super effective and really cool. Like there was an exercise group, a dance group, or dance thing. Like there was so much stuff popping up, painting and art. So much stuff that was coming up, and then it was just like, hey, this can really happen. So the Tune In program sparked all these interesting ideas for people to be like, hey, like I've been wanting to do something, or some people were just like, shoot, I want to do something, like, and it was dope to see. So we was like, cool, and it's approaching the work in a whole different way, and this is what we do, working for one of the best behavioral health agencies in Arizona, in the world, if you ask me. We approach the work different. We look at our young adults, families, kids. We look at them all different, and we treat them with respect. At the end of the day, we treat them all with respect. I think that's where it starts. So being able to do this program, Tune In, it was so dope to start that, and then create the first compilation CD, then the second compilation CD, then have the expression jams, and then the rap battle, which went 5 years. It's gonna be our 6th year doing what we do it this year. And then we had an open mic that was going on for a good while. Just all of these things, these different tools, and then we had these weekly groups that we did with our kids and with our young adults, and it just became a staple at the company, which was really cool. And we got known around the state and going to do things at our different areas, different sites around the state, and just really allowing these kids to own their story, share their story, and tell their story in their own way through music and poetry and performing. And it was really, really cool. And now it has grown, and we want to service way more. Like, we know it's a very big population dealing with mental health and behavioral health in Phoenix, and we were like, we want to deal, want to help other people too, because there was so many other people asking us, like, hey, how can my kids get involved in this? So we're like, we can't, put your kids on it because it's, behavioral health thing. So we were like, dang, it'd be dope if we can do it bigger. And the idea of a nonprofit came up, and it was so cool. And now it's a nonprofit. Now the nonprofit is named My Tune In, and you guys can check out the website. And they're looking for volunteers right now and trying to get funding to get, have it be self-sufficient and run itself. So we're looking for donations and stuff like that for My Tune In. But it was really cool for me and Larry to see that, dang, like we started this thing that we was like, man, this is really, we see a different result in the kids that we work with when we get them to do this stuff, singing, rapping, playing an instrument, reciting some poetry, and putting together a project that was theirs, being a part of a project that was big, because we did, like, after the projects we did red carpet, autograph signing, they got to perform. It was like a day for the stars, and it's giving them those moments and those memories in their life. And these kids are having better relationships with their family, they're having better relationships at school, they're more involved, and it's just amazing to see the confidence that it gave them, and the ownership of their story, and through this expressive art, and then people are seeing things with the kids that were in the dance group and the art group and all these different things going on, the art and poetry book that happened. So it's really cool to see the growth. And then now it's turned into a nonprofit, which once again is named My Tune In, mytuneinc.org. I'll put it in there. But man, and it's so cool to see what it's grown into, because we want it to be, we want it to be everywhere, really. So for me and Larry to be a part of that foundation that created that and sparked those sparks, like, it's amazing to see. And it's really cool to see how this has grown so much. But we're really proud of that. But right now, I'm on my way to one of the groups that I talked about, our weekly groups. Larry, so we used to do groups on Tuesdays and Fridays. It was our kids on Tuesdays, young adults on Fridays. So now Larry still does the Tuesday groups, and he's doing something a little different, but he's still doing the same thing really on Tuesdays, just a different group of kids. And then I have the young adults on Fridays, and it's really just teaching them. It's Lyric Lounge is what it's called, and it's teaching them all these, skills and different things, but also teaching them how to gain confidence in their public speaking, performing, writing skills, being creative, being free, having fun, while building social skills and doing all of the things that they can do if they go to the mall, go to a theme park or go to a party or something like that, an event, and hang out, or go to a YMCA or a Boys and Girls Club. It's really cool to see that, we created something, we're providing this space for them to, learn how to really love and respect and be them and be creative. And then they're showing that to the world. And the growth that I've seen with some of the kids and some of these young adults that I work with is amazing, man. Like, it's dope. I'm very happy and very proud to see all of this, and to see what it's growing into, and to see the next level of it. So I'm on my way right now, so I'm going to get some footage while I'm at the group. Now, because of HIPAA and a couple other things, now I can't get footage of, I'm not gonna get footage of all these kids, these young adults' faces, but in my groups, in our groups, in my group, and our other group as well, they had to have a permission slip signed, or have it in their plan for them to be able to, for us to be able to get photos and videos of them while they're in the group, so we can use it in-house, and different promo stuff and different things that we put together. But that means I can't put it up on YouTube. But that don't mean I can't get video footage of myself in group and show you guys some of the things. So I'm gonna get some footage today of me running the group, really. Like, we're just gonna get some footage, having some fun, doing what we do, you feel me? We got a couple games, and I have kind of a routine that we go through, kind of a flow for the group. We have our intro, we have a icebreaker question, and lately I've been on some would you rather. So we're gonna do one of those, and then we're gonna have a warm-up activity. We're gonna have we normally do a break, have a little food, and then we come back and have a creative, do something creative, and then we have our self-expression where they share the creative things they did. And then today is special because one of the young adults that I've been working with for a little bit over 2 months, we finally completed her spoken word project, and she's releasing it today. So we got to get the rest of the songs, rest of the poems uploaded to her SoundCloud, but she's releasing it today. She's going to perform, and she's going to share, and she's going to do kind of like a Q&A with the group about, her project and the process. So it should be a lot of fun. So I'm about to go finish getting everything set up, and I'll get some footage for y'all, and y'all be able to get some audio. I'll let y'all hear some of this, because like I said, I can't let you see everything, but you can definitely listen in. So let's get up in here and make this thing happen and do what it do. You feel me? Y'all, we'll pick back up when we get there. All right, y'all, we made it to work. Yeah. Man, if I could sing, y'all have no idea. I told the kids this so many times, my young adults. If I could sing, I would be killing the game. Like, y'all have no idea. I guess that's all it is when you can't do something, though. Man, if I could juggle, if I could ski like that, if I could shoot a basketball like that, if I could dunk like that, if I could throw, people always say, if I could do something like that, guess it's just how it is. That's life. And that's his life. If I knew numbers like that, oh man, I'd be on the start, and whatever it is. So people do. I don't think anybody's ever said that, though. All right, let me grab my stuff, because I have a lot of stuff. Well, I don't got a lot of stuff. I have 2 bags. I got some games with me, too, so we're going to have a fun day today. So let me get this, and I'm going to get this room set up, and y'all will go in with me to see the Hope Room. Let's go. Jake, you want to play next? All right, Jake, you want to play next? All right, so team 3, what's the next category? There's a lot of options.
Let's do country.
Rap. 90s. 90s? We also did 90s. All right, 2000. 2000s rap country, which one? Rap. Rap? Yeah. All right, Ty, go to rap, please. And then should we play random? All right, so start. Number 1 rap games. Kaylee, do it.
We should be good.
For the win, let's see.
Yeah! Let's go!
Good job. All right, so thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you guys for coming to another Lyric Lounge, having a good time with us, participating and interacting. So, DJ, if you guys don't know, she just recorded or finished recording a spoken word album. So give it up for that. Yeah! So she wanted to present it here in the group. So we planned this out, I think it was like a month ago. We came up with a plan, we wrote down, we did this probably like 2 months ago. We came up with the whole plan for our project. She planned it out, title of each song. She wrote each song, we recorded everything. We mixed and mastered it together. She decided she wants to put it on SoundCloud, and so she's gonna tell you guys the link. She's gonna share the link with you guys but you can hear everything on SoundCloud. So her album is up now, live right now on SoundCloud. That's really dope. Give that up. Say a few words. She dropped the album on SoundCloud. That's dope. So very proud of her, and she stuck with it. And we figured it out, got through it, and I think it was a really smooth process. I know it was a lot for her as an artist, so she's gonna tell you guys about that a little bit. She's gonna perform 2 poems today, and then we're gonna have a Q&A. You guys can ask her some questions about the whole process of creating an album and a project. So give it up for DJ.
The wrong side of the tracks, dabbed down to beat for haters and winners. Same for the batters. Wrong side of the dance floor. Deeper into the song, last track playing. Rest for the players. DJ hits the right beat. Mixes the right band. Right to the bottom, down to the grave. Dead in the spark, manning the station, farther down the gap, no time to grasp problem. Drowning in my own sorrow, only to end up in the best circumstances. Dead in the spark. Follows to the cave with no light at the end of the tunnel. Around to the leadership of the country. Not the honest that saves, but the greatest of minds. The regrets get worse and stacked. Can't get away from the crowded mind of humanity. Manning the station. Farther down the gap. Wrong side of the tracks, things get decluttered, decipher the codes, hack the firewall. I am almost free from the chains, wrong side meaning the right beat. I'm almost free. Wrong side of the tracks, decipher the codes. The firewall. Deeper into the song. Wrong side of the tracks. The wrongs made right. Jack?
Yeah, just an observation, and I think you're reflecting back on yourself, and this is just something that an outsider has observed with you. I probably heard you laugh 100 times, but today was the first time I seen you smile, and you have a beautiful smile, and it just opens up your heart, and it lets people know, hey, you know, I am me, and I am friendly, and that smile says a lot. I laugh it, and you can make jokes. You know, you make a ton of jokes, but it doesn't. and I just think that that's something just to reflect off that. But don't ever let anybody ever take your smile away from you, because you have a beautiful smile, and you should use it more. It's a tool. It's part of your personality. And don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed.
DJ, what did you enjoy most about the whole working with Johnny and doing the poems? What was the thing that you enjoyed the most?
Oh, I think the one thing that I enjoyed the most was, I guess being able to have having somebody be like, hey, this is good, you should make an album. Because I think that was the one reason I was scared, was not being able to have that extra support within the whole process. Because I was scared that I was like, I'm gonna be vulnerable to this. I'm gonna be putting the feelings and the pieces of me that I never thought that I would be putting myself out there. And being able to sit in a session with Johnny and not be judged about being in that vulnerable place. And I think that's one thing that I've kind of grown into, was being scared of judgment. And it really helped not having that judgment in that room, you know, and having that encouragement of, you don't need to be scared to be behind that mic type of deal.
Thanks.
There it is. All right, boom. So let me wrap this with you guys. Y'all see the Hope Room? This is where it goes down. We create a lot of greatness in this room. Always remember to hope, dream, believe. Listen, man, it was a great day. We had a lot of fun. Dope release on the project for DJ. Check out DJ Max on SoundCloud. I'm gonna tell y'all that. Go check out that poetry album. It's a spoken word album. Let her know what you think. Let me know what you guys think. I'll put the link in the description. Yeah, man, a lot of fun. That is a day in the life of me doing what I do. Tune in. I didn't catch Larry on this video, but I'm gonna get him on the next one. Tuesday. Next week there's a project or a concert. I'll get Larry on that for you guys. But let me know what you think. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for rocking, man. Y'all know what it is. I am Jay Jones. Y'all know what I say. Confidence is everything, man. CIE. Yeah, that's my movement. Keep your ears to the streets. Your eyes on your homies. Your heart with God. You'll never go wrong. I am Jay Jones. I'm out.